Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of winterizing, an update on the chickie babies, and an update on what's been happening in the greenhouse. So let's go. So here we are at the run. Chickie babies just got some quinoa to munch on, so they're enjoying that little afternoon treat. And even the little babies are too. So look at how big they've gotten. They're just growing so fast. That's Sophia. The blonde one is Vivian. And the other girl is Sophie. They're watching the big girls and learning like crazy. At first they weren't really eating the treats I threw in there until they figured out that that's kind of a good thing. So they've learned. But I have been spoiled because the original girls haven't been flyers. They stay in the area, don't try and jump over the fence or anything. And yesterday, Sophia was up here on the dog gate, and so I then jumped down. She kind of was wobbling around and then jumped down, and then I looked back over a little while later and she had jumped all the way over into the big girl pen. So we're gonna have flyers with these golden Sexlinks. And then I picked her up and got her to safety because they're still too little to be at the big girls, and I looked over again and Vivian was up there with her. So I had to get my leftover chicken wire and secure it to the top of it, or have it hang over a little bit so they can't get over. So I looked back a little while again later, and Vivian was up on it again, but she quickly got down because she realized this flimsiness is not going to hold her, and she wasn't able to get over. So I guess I'm going to have to learn how to trim chicken feathers. But other than that, they have been doing famously outside, loving life. They're so cute, running around, happy as can be. It's just super, super adorable. I'm really happy with them. Can't wait till they start laying, and hoping that everything is true and they're going to have a big brown eggs just like Goldie does. My little golden child right there. So the other topic I wanted to bring up today is winterizing the coop. It started to get colder at nighttime, and we had some really bad rain, so I went ahead and winterized the coop. All I did was wrap it with cheap tarps, just enough. I zip tied them on, just enough to break the wind, so at nighttime they don't have a big breeze coming through. And that's the most important thing, is that they're dry and that they don't have a draft. So is it completely weatherproof? Absolutely not. Oh, yay! We got an egg. Who is it? It looks like Goldie. Yay! So you just want to make sure that it's draft free as much as possible and that they don't get all wet, because chickens really don't dry very well, even though my girls seem to come out in the rain. And then you don't really have to have heat in a chicken coop area, but I will sometimes in the dead of winter, when it's cold at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and they don't get very much sunlight, I will turn on these Christmas lights I have in here that go all the way around, and it just provides them artificial sunlight, if you will, and I also think it protects them from predators coming in here. And then it's super, super cold, I will put the red infrared light back in there and turn that on, and it faces towards where the girls sleep, so that it just barely breaks the chill and they get just a little bit of heat on them, and I feel like it's safe. I'm not worried about any fires or anything. I'm sure some people would disagree with me. And then on the original coop that the little girls are in now, watch out, baby, I just have 6 mil plastic, or maybe it was 5 mil, that I cut last year. I I thought about switching it up and putting something more permanent on. Then I decided against it. I already have this cut. It's already paid for. All I had to do was staple it on. Super, super easy. So that has got the little girls safe and secure, and still it lets light through because it is not dark colored. So now they're in there safe. And I do have the infrared light going in their area still because they're just little babes. And they're still getting all the rest of their feathers. They're not fully mature yet, so I will have that going on for a while now. It's a little chill today, so that's why it's still on. Otherwise, I turn it off when I let them out for the morning. Good girls. And the little babies have learned to use the grandpa feeder. I have it covered because of the rain, and I have to have it still open, which sucks because of the squirrel problem. And but they've learned to use it, and they eat there every day. It's no big thing. They get it, but they're not heavy enough to be able to open it on their own. So that is still in process. Yes, little babies. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, get out of here, is what has been happening in the greenhouse. Stay inside, little babe. Ignore how long my grass is. It's been too wet for me to be able to mow. So I have been in the process of taking down the flowers that are dying off and not gonna last in much longer, putting them either in the garage or hanging them in here. And then I've been taking the veggies that I'm gonna try and grow over the winter and then planting them in here in the new raised beds. So I've got all the tomatoes back there. I just finished that yesterday. And then I've got the citrus trees planted, and I'm so happy with that little boy, because look at the lemons. Yay. There's one there, there's one over there, and there's one down there somewhere. So it's super exciting to get this up and running. I've got some seeds starting to sprout from different things I've planted, like carrots and squash and some, what is this one? More carrots. I planted a couple kinds of carrots. And then over here, I planted some spinach and some broccoli, and that started to sprout. And I just got the olive tree planted, so that's exciting. And I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna put in this spot and get that going. And then this is pretty much done. So it's awesome. It's 90 degrees in here. Awesome. So I'm gonna have to change the settings on the light for the nighttime as it gets colder and colder. But yeah, super, super happy with how this turned out. Hello, Carmela. So thanks for tuning in, and make it a great day. Please hit that like button. I appreciate your comments. If you have ways you want me to improve my videos, or if there's something that you want to talk to me about, please don't hesitate. Have a great day.